The Yamaha R6 arrives at our shootout without a significant redesign since the 2008 model year. And yet, the R6 still looks racy, and its exhilarating road performance proves just how competitive the middleweight sport bike class has become.
The R6 now has the distinction of being the oldest platform in this test, next to the Ducatis. And the bike still rips, man. Like, it's still got a good amount of torque. For an inline 4 with its YCCI, its variable intact tracks, you'd think it's just marketing hype, but it works. It works really well. When you get that thing zinging at 10,000 RPM, the thing launches forward. It's got a lot of mid-range torque for an inline 4 engine.
R6, like the Ducati, I think it's one of the more track-oriented bikes. I liked it on the racetrack up at Chuckwalla, but on the street, it feels a little bit too harsh for me. It's still a real good all-around bike. Hasn't changed that much in many years, but you know, I think it's starting to maybe show its age a little bit on the street compared to some of these newer rides.
It's a great bike, light and nimble, but it does have a little bit of characteristic of when you first sit on the bike, the fairings are really, really wide. It kind of gives the illusion that the bike is a little bit bigger body work and a little bit heavier. Not the case. It definitely needs the suspension work done for you. It's got to go and have a setup done. So I'd recommend on that bike, definitely go get the sag dialed in for your liking.
It needs some upgrades in terms of handling, a little bit more versatile engine for it to better keep pace with the more contemporary motorcycles from Kawasaki and Triumph.
It lacked for me a little bit in the power department amongst all the rest. I think it's ready for a facelift as well. It's the bodywork is kind of looking a little bit dated to me. Overall, fun bike to ride though. I'd recommend it to my friends.
I'm just really excited for Yamaha to unveil their replacement for that bike. Again, the R6 is not a bad bike by any means, but it is just a little bit long in the tooth as compared to the other motorcycles in this group.
While it finished last on the score sheet, the R6 is a formidable package and a testament to the supersport class's performance capabilities. The Yamaha suffers on the street from being the more track-biased of the 600s, but it's also the most affordable. At just under $11,000 as tested, the R6 may finish last, but is arguably the best value in its class.